Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Monet.
Monet, okay. And Monet, how old are you?
I am 29.
29. And what do you do?
I have my degree in Mortuary Science, and I have been a business owner for 8 years now
Okay.
with multiple business, including beauty, digital marketing, and mindset coaching.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I love adventurous things. So I love hiking. I love reading. I love writing, journaling. I love going out to eat. Of course, adventurous things like traveling to different countries and states.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
When it comes down to a man, I desire, I would say, someone who is just down to earth, free spirit, someone who's genuine, just kind hearted, and someone who knows his passion in his life.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say someone who's unethical and someone who does not know his purpose and passion in life, because it's like what you're waking up for, you know? Like what are you driven by?
Got it. Okay. All right, girl. So we have not got any pop balloons.
Okay.
Let me hand you a pick. Okay, hold on to that. And I am going to have you start off with popping 3 balloons.
This is challenging. You guys all look nice tonight. Thank you. How many?
3.
3 is crazy. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age?
My name is Walter, and I'm 32.
All right. Walter, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think I had to give it an opportunity to hear her out.
Okay. So she's someone that's your type?
Not initially, no.
Okay. Why not?
I just have a certain persuade, I guess, I think I look for.
See, he ain't got nobody to piggyback off of. He don't be knowing. He don't be knowing what to say. See, I knew it. That if somebody would have went before him, he would have had something to piggyback off of.
And
he ain't got nothing to piggyback off of. Look, he's stubborn.
So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
That's what he doing.
Because I had to choose 3 men.
Okay. And you chose him out of all of them. So why him?
Because he's more on the lighter side.
Okay.
Oh, I can't change that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. There's one more over here. Your name and age?
Jay, 31.
Okay. And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when she came out, she had the sweetest voice. Where you from?
Chicago.
Okay. I used to stay in Kankakee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm in Atlanta now, though. But she just had a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
I just got a sweet vibe out of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Why'd you end up popping his?
Because I had to choose 3 men. You're handsome, but just the height.
Golly, come on, bro.
If I didn't have to choose 3 people, I wouldn't have popped.
So let's get this straight. The first 2 people she popped, the first one was too light. The second one is too short.
So
what can we guess the third one's going to be?
Not necessarily.
What is the third person going to be?
How tall are you, though?
And how's that going to measure up?
I think I got you, though.
When it came down to him, he had more inches.
Okay. Respect. Respect.
But you are handsome.
Appreciate you.
Thank
Appreciate you, love.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age?
Franzi, 33.
Okay. And Franzi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear her out a little bit, to figure out what she about. She was, I like what she had to say. So, I just want to hear her out a little bit. That was it.
All right. Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because I just didn't feel no chemistry when it came down to us.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so when it comes down to a disagreement between your significant other, how do you handle it? How do you deal with your emotions? How do you speak? Like, do you shut down? Do you speak on it? Do you use substance?
Okay, start here. Name and age and answer to your question.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. So the answer to your question is first you go to God. God is the center of our relationship. So we refer to what the Bible says first. So about this situation or about how we can handle it, about how we should talk to each other, about how we should go about resolving the problem. So first we go to God in prayer. If it's that serious, now, there's some things we don't have to do that for, just little disagreements. But if there's something that's really big, then that's something that we should do. So that's how it would start. And things finish in different ways. So, yeah.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name is Jesse. I'm 31. I feel like it's just like every situation is like different. I feel like I'm gonna go off of how you are handling it. Obviously, I feel like I'm not gonna really take disrespect. Well, I don't feel like many people do. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me, I'm gonna try to talk to you. Obviously, communicate with you. And that's really it. I feel like if it's something that we can't talk out, then we're gonna have to walk it out separate ways. That's basically it.
Okay, I have a question for him. So how would you deal with your emotions when you are frustrated?
When I'm frustrated, I try to take a second to think and before I react, not be impulsive. And yeah, that's it. It's all about thinking before you speak, before you react. I think that's key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Kevin, 33. And I believe the key to any relationship is communication. At the end of the day, we're not going to go to sleep mad at each other. I think that's something that should be resolved because no telling what could happen the next day. And I believe getting everything resolved at the end of the day, regardless if it's you need to take a break, take an hour break, or whatever the key, whatever it may be, to think and resolve, because I know how some people can get when they're in their emotions. They can say things they don't mean, but at the end of the day, we need to come together and talk about it.
Okay.
And over here, name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old. I'm the type of dude that if me and my boo is into it, like I can't take it. So we need to get to a resolution so we can get back to us as soon as possible. So if I'm frustrated, I like to take a time to think and collect my thoughts before I say something that I don't mean first. But after that, we just need to have a conversation and figure out how we can resolve this as soon as possible and get back to doing us, because I don't like any tension with my boo at all. I can't stand it. Drives me crazy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It is time to pop a balloon. Just go ahead and pop one. Alrighty. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what she said when she first came out, and everything is appealing to me. So yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I can really say I just feel like I just popped it for the sake of the skin complexion. Seriously, because I had to choose 3, and I believe you are lighter, but I did like your response. It was great.
I appreciate. I like your tattoo too.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Alrighty. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So what does a day in the life look like with you? What does your schedule look like on tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, let's start there and come back this way.
What? Are you planning on matching with one of them? I don't understand the nature of this question. What does your schedule look like tomorrow? Oh, first it was what your daily schedule look like. Now is what your schedule look like tomorrow. How is this gonna help you make a decision? This is not an in-depth question to get you an understanding of why you should pick any one of these 3 men that's left behind.
Yes.
I mean, left over. They're not behind. They're left over.
So tomorrow I'll be catching a
I don't
flight
get
back
it.
home to where I'm from. I do have to go to work. I'm a manager at a warehouse, and then before I go to work, I have to go do an estimate for my business. I run a flooring company. So that's just for tomorrow, or do you want to know like my day to day?
Just a day. I wanted to be more immediate, so tomorrow was fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much for tomorrow. So,
Okay.
Yeah, traveling tomorrow back home.
Okay, safe travels.
Yeah.
And over here, let's hear from you.
All right. Yeah, you I feel like you was asking me that question. You ain't looking at nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
So
may be true.
yeah, it is. So tomorrow, what?
Hold on. I just have to say that I love the confidence, man. He like, look, I felt like you asking that directly to your boy right here. Like, you ain't asking nobody else because you ain't looking at them. You talking to me, boo-boo. You talking to me. Let's go ahead and skip the formalities. And just go ahead and pop that balloon. We can leave right now. Man, go ahead and tell you gonna be on a date with her tomorrow.
Like any plans unless we setting something up.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I feel like we don't even need to waste no more time. Come on up here. Come.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. That's what I'm talking about. You see that assertiveness right there? He said, I drove here and I was going back to LA, but I ain't on no time schedule. Where you trying to go? What you trying to do? Cause I know for sure, baby, you talking to me. Where you? She was like, say less. Say less. I like that. Okay. All right. Let me see the follow-up to this one.
Come on
boy.
up here.
I want to track it.
Okay, guys.
Track it well.
Any
Matter of fact, where
questions
she
for
live
each
at?
other, or are
Let's
we
make sure
ready to match?
she in close proximity to where you live.
Shoot, I mean, I don't really know nothing like too much about her
Okay.
yet. Do you have a problem with a man that has children?
I do not. I have a child. Do you have a child?
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
How old is your child?
She will be 6.
Okay. Shoot, where you live?
I live here.
Okay, you live here. So I mean, I've proven that I don't mind traveling. Like what you said you don't mind traveling. You be in LA like often?
I do not be, but I would love to be.
Oh, okay. Doing what?
Seeing you. What you
I want her to say. I know that. Come on, let me.
Not the chill. Yes,
Okay.
that's too what Arlette said.
Yeah. Okay,
And I do digital creation, so I'm always working wherever I am.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take too much time. So, okay. So you talking about skin complexion? Now I
Correct.
know that like I'm like I guess not as light as these light brothers, but that's like something that you popped on. So why did you not pop me?
I did not pop you because I felt the energy with you.
Okay, all right, I feel it.
Okay.
I feel the energy. It's very.
Arlette, ask your question. Okay, why we wasting time here? Why we wasting time here? Ask your final question. Okay, please ask your final question. So we don't want no mistakes with this one. She is bushy eyed
okay?
right
All
now,
right.
looking at this man.
So
Can we
is it a yes
please
for you
just
for
go
her?
ahead and get this match popping?
I think so. Yeah.
Why are you questioning it?
Yeah.
So it's a yes.
Yeah. I ain't questioning. I'm like, yeah.
The think is crazy, but okay.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
We got a match.
Don't you ever be on the show in front of all these people and this girl go and pop the other balloon just for you, only for you to turn around and talk about some, I think so. She choosing you. You know how many men would want a woman to walk up to them and choose them? I don't know that many. But if a woman see me in the store and she was like, you know what, I think you cute, I choose you, and I'm just minding my own business.
I'll
Hey,
take this mic.
choose
Make
me.
some noise for that.
Take all the work out of it. Choose me.